Archangel Michael says, "Tonight the skies are whispering your name, and the heavens are moving forces you cannot yet see." The love your Father buried in his sacrifices has reached a point where heaven demands it must be rewarded. Invisible hands are lifting the weight off your shoulders, preparing the stage for your miracles to arrive. The air around you will soon thicken with blessings waiting to be released. Every tear, every struggle your Father endured silently has been recorded by angels who now gather to pour their harvest into your life. You are not abandoned, you are not forgotten. The timing of your breakthrough has been synchronized with the very heartbeat of heaven. Somewhere in the realm of eternity, the pages of your Father's sacrifices have been turned to the chapter of reward. This is the hour where justice will not be delayed any longer, and you will stand at the center of a divine celebration. Everything he silently lost for your comfort is being restored to you tenfold. You are stepping into a moment that will alter your bloodline forever. The heavens have prepared a place for your feet to land where others will marvel at your rise. No force, no shadow, no human opinion can cancel what God has already sealed over your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The sacrifice of your Father was not made in vain, though many around him tried to mock his devotion. Heaven never missed a moment of his pain, nor did it overlook his heart that bled silently for you. Now the hourglass has emptied and it's your time to collect what he sowed with tears. The road he walked so you could have smoother paths has been engraved with a promise from heaven itself. The days ahead of you are saturated with rewards you did not even realize were already prepared. All the closed doors you faced were only heaven's way of keeping you reserved for something higher. Archangel Michael says, "A golden trumpet is being raised in your name, signaling to the spiritual realms that your harvest is no longer delayed." It is not random that you are reading this right now. It is part of the divine orchestration that cannot be reversed. Forces bigger than you have decided to bring his silent sacrifices into public blessings for you. Every generational curse your father fought in silence is being broken at the root. Your victories are not accidents, they are attached to battles he fought behind closed doors, battles that now ensure you will walk in supernatural favor. The same streets that once felt like endless struggles will now feel like avenues of sudden miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 544. You must understand, beloved soul, that heaven was never blind to your lineage's pain. In the quiet corners where your father prayed, cried, and endured, angels were stationed to record every sigh. Those records have been reviewed, and now the commands have been issued to send down showers of recompense. The battles you never knew he fought will become the platforms that elevate you. Without your knowledge, your father planted seeds that could only blossom at a divinely appointed season, and that season has come. What was buried in sorrow will rise in joy. What was lost in silence will now scream with glory. Archangel Michael says, "A decree has gone out before the throne of the Most High concerning you. Chains are breaking not by your strength but by the inheritance of silent suffering that must now turn into visible blessings. The enemies who thought you would remain small are about to watch you be lifted in ways they cannot stop. The winds are shifting, carrying with them everything that was delayed on your behalf. You are about to find yourself at the center of blessings so massive that your own mind will wrestle to comprehend their sudden arrival. The first fruit of your father's sacrifice will unfold in the most unexpected area of your life. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Even the battles he lost outwardly were not true defeats, they were investments into your future victories. Now you are carrying a spiritual receipt stamped with heaven's signature, ensuring no loss remains unpaid. The weight your father carried is transforming into crowns you will soon wear. The places where you thought you were stuck are about to become launching pads. Where your bloodline once encountered shame, honor will erupt like a fountain that cannot be silenced. It will seem unreal at first, how doors open without you knocking and how people favor you without you asking. There are miracles your father longed to see but could not because they were preserved for you. His ceiling of sacrifice is about to become your floor of victory. Every hidden hurt he bore has been converted into a heavenly investment that will now compound into generational blessings. You were never meant to stay hidden, you are about to be highlighted by heaven itself. The kind of favor that will flood your life cannot be explained by earthly standards. It will be undeniable, unstoppable, and irreversible because it was purchased by a price far greater than anyone could measure. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Heaven smiles upon your journey because your story is intertwined with a legacy that refused to give up. Every moment your father chose honor over compromise was a moment he built an invisible bridge for you to cross into your promised land. Now the bells of destiny are ringing, calling you forward. People will soon wonder how you were able to rise so fast. They will try to understand it through logic but will fail because the foundation was laid by unseen sacrifice. Your father's tears have fertilized the ground beneath you, making your victories inevitable and undeniable. The angels who once ministered strength to him now stand beside you, ready to carry out heaven's orders. Watch how suddenly new opportunities, connections, and unexpected blessings overtake you. Watch how the impossible bends in your favor as you walk through doors only opened by God. Archangel Michael says, a robe of honor is being placed over your life. This is not just a new season, this is a new identity heaven is clothing you in. Where others are still striving, you will be carried effortlessly by winds set in motion generations ago. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your future is being rewritten with ink that cannot be erased. The stains of past failures are being washed away by the tide of generational blessings headed your way. Your father's silent endurance is now exploding into your undeniable favor. You will soon sit at tables your ancestors could only dream of reaching. Every place your father was denied entrance will open wide for you. And when you walk through, you will carry not only your dreams but the unfulfilled hopes of those who paved the way before you. The angels are already preparing a banquet in your honor. Your name is being whispered in rooms you have not even entered yet. The vibration of your destiny is rising, calling every blessing attached to your lineage to find you without delay. The echoes of your father's whispered prayers are now thundering through the heavens, demanding a response. And the response is this, overwhelming, undeniable, breathtaking favor pouring into your life without apology. No more waiting. No more wondering. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The inheritance being released is not just of material things but of honor, respect, and restored dignity. You are becoming the answer to prayers your father did not have the strength to complete. The roots of his love and sacrifice have birthed a tree under whose shade you will now flourish. Heaven has placed a mark upon your spirit that cannot be erased by jealousy, hatred, or manipulation. Those who tried to sabotage your journey will be spectators to your crowning moments. They will not understand how grace found you so effortlessly, but it is because it was always your portion. This is your time to walk boldly, knowing that your steps are guided by divine promises established long before you even realized it. Every closed door, every delay, every unanswered prayer was only a setup for a greater unveiling of your destiny. Nothing was lost, it was only stored until the appointed time. The trumpets in heaven are still sounding your name, summoning blessings from the north, south, east, and west. Your father's sacrifices have unlocked a heavenly treasury that will not run dry in your lifetime. Miracles that should have been scattered across decades are now being gathered into your present season. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The storms that tried to break you only watered the seeds hidden deep inside your lineage. Now the time has come for the harvest to roar louder than the storms ever did. Your story is shifting from silent suffering to celebrated success. The bitterness of past seasons is being exchanged for sweetness you cannot even measure. Angels assigned to your family have been waiting patiently for this moment, guarding your destiny like sacred treasure. Now, with divine urgency, they are ushering you forward into places where only kings and queens can dwell. Archangel Michael says, the blood, sweat, and tears that were offered in private are about to manifest as public elevation. What was built with weeping will now stand as a testimony to generations. You will be known not for what you lost, but for what you overcame and inherited. When you begin to receive these unexpected blessings, do not doubt them. They are not accidents, nor are they mere coincidences, they are heaven's repayment for silent sacrifices. Stand tall, beloved, because you are carrying a royal reward that cannot be stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Even now, spiritual contracts are being rewritten in your favor. Where there was limitation, there will now be liberty. Where there was obscurity, there will now be illumination. The dreams your father once dared to dream in secret are now resting upon your shoulders, but lighter and brighter than ever before. You will not have to fight the same battles he did because heaven has decreed peace over your steps. The spiritual warfare he endured has paved a smoother road ahead for you. The financial doors that slammed shut on him will swing wide open for you. Contracts, partnerships, and opportunities will chase you down in ways that defy logic. It will not make sense to those who do not know your story, but you will know it is justice unfolding. The favor coming upon you will be so mighty that it will correct the dishonor your father faced. In one season, you will reap what he sowed across an entire lifetime. This is not just restoration, it is multiplication by the hand of God. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. A golden light surrounds you now, growing stronger with every step you take in faith. You have inherited not just your father's DNA but his spiritual legacy, coated with endurance, wisdom, and resilience. The weight you sometimes feel on your shoulders is not a burden but a crown in disguise. Soon you will understand why you had to endure certain seasons of loneliness. Heaven was hiding you from premature exposure, preserving you for a divine reveal. The glory about to manifest in your life required careful preparation, and now the preparation is complete. Archangel Michael says, "The corridors of heaven are alive with celebration over your breakthrough. Trumpets are sounding, scrolls are being sealed, and angels are being dispatched on your behalf. You are about to step into such favor that even your footsteps will seem anointed. The hardships your father bore in secret have carved a highway of miracles ahead of you. Every no he received was shaping a bigger yes for you in divine timing. Now the hidden doors are swinging open, and the floodgates are being released." Type Amen to get blessing 2525. No longer will you toil in vain or wonder if your efforts will yield fruit. Everything you touch will begin to prosper because your foundation was built on invisible sacrifice. Your hands are now empowered to gather what was scattered. You are stepping into divine appointments that have been prepared across generations. Contracts will find you, favor will follow you, and elevation will overtake you. The same streets your father walked in sorrow will now witness your laughter and your rise. The broken places your father tried to mend are now receiving the touch of heaven. The pieces are coming together in a masterpiece of blessings designed uniquely for you. You are the living testimony that sacrifice never goes unnoticed by the eyes of heaven. Watch how the heavens orchestrate connections that position you for greater influence. Watch how doors swing open that no one can shut. You are about to experience blessings that your mind cannot contain. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. There is a river of favor flowing toward you, and nothing can stop it now. Not the lies of enemies, not the schemes of the wicked, not even your own doubts. Heaven has decided, and heaven's decisions are final. You are covered, anointed, and appointed for this hour. The reward for your father's unspoken sacrifices has reached a boiling point, and now it overflows into your life. You are about to gather fruits from seeds you did not even realize were planted. The authority over your bloodline is shifting into your hands. What your father dreamt of building, you will complete with ease and glory. Heaven has established you as the finisher of what he began. Archangel Michael says, "The old chains are breaking, and your name is being written in golden letters. Your story is no longer hidden in the shadows, it is being proclaimed before kings. Get ready to stand where you once wept." Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Even now, unexpected promotions, reconciliations, and breakthroughs are being orchestrated on your behalf. You are being positioned in divine favor circles that will protect your future. Every moment of confusion and delay is being redeemed. This is not a small blessing that comes and goes, this is a life-changing movement ordained by heaven itself. Generational curses are snapping like fragile twigs beneath the weight of your coming victories. Joy will be your new atmosphere. The heaviness your family once carried is dissolving into supernatural lightness. Restoration is running toward you with the speed of angels on assignment. The pain endured in silence will be shouted about in songs of victory. You are heaven's answer to prayers whispered long before you were born. You are carrying the torch of your Father's hope into a brighter, fuller destiny. And nothing, absolutely nothing, will be able to stop what is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The crowns being fitted for you are not just ordinary crowns, they are crowns woven with the sacrifices of generations. Your Father's dreams, the ones He quietly laid down for your future, are about to erupt into blessings too big for one lifetime. You are the living proof that silent sacrifices roar the loudest in heaven. The tapestry of your life is being rewoven with golden threads. Every broken place is being mended not with ordinary thread but with the royal thread of divine favor. The days ahead are shimmering with the radiance of promises fulfilled beyond measure. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is being expedited because the time of waiting has ended. What once felt stuck will now move at the speed of heaven's command. Even your enemies will have no choice but to recognize the supernatural shift unfolding around you. As you rise, you will carry not only your own dreams but also the fulfilled hopes of those who labored for you in silence. The blessings will be so undeniable that even strangers will stop and marvel. Your story will carry the fragrance of miracles everywhere you go. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. In every step you take from here forward, you are stepping on promises fulfilled by divine justice. Not a single drop of your Father's sacrifice will go to waste. Every silent battle He fought has been stored up as an inheritance for you to walk in boldness. Soon, new relationships will enter your life carrying answers to prayers you didn't even know to pray. Contracts will find you without struggle, and opportunities will beg for your yes. Your hands will carry the proof of a heaven-backed harvest. The legacy you are stepping into is not ordinary, it is bathed in divine oil, preserved across time for you alone. No counterfeit will be able to rob you of it. No lie will be able to break it. The wealth coming to you is not just financial, it is emotional, spiritual, and generational. Your children's children will speak of your name with reverence because of the turn you are about to bring into your bloodline. Heaven has signed, sealed, and is now delivering it. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Even now, there are angels standing at the four corners of your destiny, pushing away every hidden opposition. Their swords are drawn, and they have been given one command: protect your rise at all costs. Heaven's protection is surrounding you thicker than the air you breathe. You are about to be honored in places where your father was dishonored. You will be applauded in rooms where he was rejected. You will be celebrated where he was overlooked. Archangel Michael says, the tears that once stained pillows in the night are now being turned into diamonds of testimony. Nothing about your story will end in shame, everything is being rewritten in triumph. Your life will scream of God's faithfulness. It will be undeniable to everyone watching that a divine hand is lifting you. Not even those who once laughed at your beginnings will be able to deny the splendor of your elevation. The reward will be public and so stunning that even your critics will be silenced. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The tide has shifted, and you are no longer trying to prove yourself to the wrong people. You are being aligned with destiny shapers, vision builders, and kingdom establishers. Heaven is exchanging your old circle for a divinely ordained one. The next doors you walk through will not require striving, they will recognize you by the fragrance of favor upon your life. What your father begged for with tears, you will walk into with effortless grace. The things you thought were impossible will now bow before you. This is more than elevation, it is vindication. It is heaven saying, I have seen it all, and I am faithful to reward. Your name is entering the conversations of people assigned to bless you. Contracts, favor, lands, and inheritance are being pushed into your hands by forces unseen. The earth is responding to heaven's decree over your life. The sacrifices that built your future are speaking louder than any earthly opposition. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. The stones thrown against your father's dreams have now become the stepping stones under your feet. No curse, no slander, no betrayal will be able to stop the wave of blessings coming toward you. You are no longer at the mercy of men's decisions, you are at the mercy of divine destiny. Heaven has whispered your name into the ears of those with the power to promote you. Before you even realize it, divine appointments will unfold in your life like petals blossoming after a storm. You will know without a doubt that this is not man's doing, it is the orchestration of God. Archangel Michael says, a divine crown is being fitted upon your life even now. It carries the weight of your father's prayers, the strength of his sacrifice, and the hope he carried when no one else believed. You are the physical manifestation of dreams deferred but never denied. The final shift is happening even as you read these words. Old limitations are snapping. New pathways are cracking open like dawn after a long, cruel night. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. There is no force in this realm or the next that can block what God has set into motion. Every promise held back by generations is rushing toward you now. You will not live in almost